Entourage, but a good friend of mine years ago would always tell me that I was like the guy in Entourage that always had the connections and that put everybody in one room. And he was like, that's you. You remind me of that guy. And my response would always be to him was, I know, but I don't know how to get started. And so it was this morning that I realized that I was in class watching this man and the way he does it. You know what I mean? And so it's an amazing thing to be groomed by such a great dude. I'm telling you, it's a beautiful thing. So now, I came up here to introduce somebody who really truly needs no mad love introduction, but I'm gonna do so and try to do it justice. But before that, I gave somebody my word that I would do this piece that
This is it. I hope my...
was supposed to send for Andrew, and I did not do so. And I'm gonna try and get through this. I know I won't, but yeah, I'm gonna just You won't find me in your tears, nor will you find me in the years that you may have thought I suffered. But you will find me fishing by the stream in a scene so serene. As the old jazz players would say, it's mean, Daddy, it's mean.
You got it.
Yeah. Miss you, Andrew. When the doctor told me to sit down, I said, what do you mean? Do you not understand that Mad Love reconvenes in Mexico this spring? So, no, sir, I will not go quietly into the night. As they used to say, I have to put up my dukes and fight. 3 months now, Doc, I will prove you wrong. I will work with a tenacity and a will so strong that maybe one day they will write about my life in song. And see, for those who love me, don't shed no tears, because if you understand that you carry me here, I will always be with you for the ride along. And on that day when you feel that warm wind, just remember my grin. And if y'all know Andrew, he had a grin that was something special. But yeah, I can't do this.
You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it.
I'm gonna just say, Andrew, I love you, brother. We all love you. We miss you. We miss you. We miss you. Best, I love you, I promise. It's been a crazy year. I love every one of you sitting here. So with that said, I'm introducing, man. So Lee and I met it's been over 10 years? Man, over 10 years. Seriously, before Kai was born. And we met in this group. We used to do these once a month concerts called Vibe Night. And it was invite only. In this living room, literally in people's houses. And we started out with probably 8 people in a living room. And I think one day we probably had close to 80 people spackled in one house all across the walls. But there was a group of us, but, a bunch of what you see here today, a bunch of collective, super friend of musicians. You know what I mean? And after a while, it all kind of dissipated, but he and I, kind of stuck together through the years, and we still been here. And when you talk about that circle of life and the way things come back full circle, and you see Matt after 10 years, and of course Rob Dees and Kenny, it's been a journey. You know what I mean? So seeing everything come back around is crazy. I have to tell a story, and he probably gonna kill me. He might not remember, but I'm gonna remind him of it. So one day we were about to play a show, and Lee comes up and he tells me about a story where he was doing a show, and some dude was following him around. And kind of, just talking to him, harassing him, not harassing him, but just kind of talking to him and following him around. Anyway, Lee was holding a plate with a burger. And so out of nowhere, this dude just grabs Lee's burger off the plate and takes a bite of it. Yeah. And if anybody knows Lee, you don't touch Lee's food. He can touch your food, but you don't touch Lee's food. But so, this had passed, but he told me about it, and then, as the night went on, he kept bringing it back up, and he was so vexed and perplexed about it that I was like, so now I'm like inside, I'm like, man, I wish I could go find that dude. You know what I mean? And so it was in that moment that I realized that I'm like, I want to go find this dude and wring his neck or just give him a piece of my mind. You know what I mean? Like, Lee won't fight you, but I will, just so he can keep his goodness. You know what I mean? And the truth of the matter is that I realized in that moment is that when you're willing to fight for another man, when fight his battles, that you really see him more as a brother. You know what I mean? Dude, I love you. I love all y'all. Mad love. The incredible, the indubitable, the incomparable Lee Coulter. Don't touch my burger.
Oh, that was awesome.